Kind of reminds me, because I watch my child, and like when she bends down for things, she still uses her legs. You know, she bends her legs the way you're supposed to. And I find myself not doing that.
When your daughter bends down, she actually bends down like this, I bet.
Yes.
And you bend down like this.
Yeah.
Right. And so look at where I'm moving from. By the way, we all have a pelvis, right? Now, we talk about moving our pelvis. So I can move my pelvis in space in all different ways. But one of the questions we want to ask, and one of the things that's evoked in sessions like this, is where does the movement actually take place? So we'll have a little anatomy lesson here. So there's actually 3 places where we move. One is at the top of the pelvis, the lower part of the spine. Okay? That's where we tend to bend from as adults. The other place we move is in our hip joints, where our legs meet our torso. That part of us is relatively unknown. It's actually hidden from us. Okay? So you actually can't touch it. The closest you can get is to the outside of the femur bone, the greater trochanter. You can come behind, but you really can't get to feel the hip joint. So it's quite hidden. Now, part of it's our culture too, that we sit in chairs so much. In countries where they squat, they have to use their hips. We don't go much past here, and then once we're sitting like this, we tend to fall back like this, and then how do we straighten ourselves up? By doing that. So look, you can see I'm moving the top of my pelvis, my lower back. But if I move from here, now I feel erect, now I can stand up easily, now I can bend down easily. All of that changes when this becomes a point of orientation. Okay? It's a great observation. Now the question is, how do you find it yourself? And I'll tell you right now, when you start moving like that, you're going to feel like, ooh, I shouldn't stick my bum in the air like that. That's what it's going to feel like. Because the minute you bend like this, and then you start to bend like this, you're going to feel, what's going on? It's going to try. You want to try it? Stand up. Okay, now when you sit down, no, stay there so you can sit, no, just stand. Stand. Now, just sit down. Good. Feel how that, you did that very nicely. Now come up again. Now the next time you sit down, stick your bottom as far back as you can. And how does that feel?
I'm wondering if you
That's right. What did you think looking at it though? Didn't it look more comfortable?
Yeah.
So we can see that we have to get used to the difference between the actual sensation of the movement, the habits that we have around it, the cultural ideas that we have around it, and what actually is more functional and feels better. And over time, will save us so that when you get to be my age, you'll be able to do that still. Okay? All right.